strawberry fields. Nothing is real and nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever. It's the tutorial for the wonderful song Strawberry Fields Forever. Right, before we begin, click the blue link in the description box and download your free paperwork, which is all here. All right, it looks like a lot, but I've broken it down into so many little bits you can't mess it up. All right, so download that now. Probably one of the most important bits of this is that it's what's page 16, which just gives you a bit of a layout for all the little bits and where they go. All right, but it's pretty straightforward. In fact, it's easy. All right, it is if you follow me. Right, what are we going to do? Straight in. Put your first finger on the first string at the 7th fret and put your third finger on the 3rd string at the 9th, where there's a nice dot, and your little finger underneath there. Okay, it's derived from the shape A, but played at this position it's actually the chord E. So if you look at the top of your thing, you'll see it says E, but don't be confusing it with that version of E. It's just another inversion here. All right, now what we're going to do with our plec, we're going to play 3 strings straight down, the top 3 strings, as in the highest strings, not the top up here looking at it. The top strings are the ones that are higher. Okay, so 3, 2 and 1 together, and then just 2 and 1 on their own. Try not to disturb the 3 again once you've struck it. Watch, see, 3 together and then the 2 and 1. Then we bring off our 3rd finger and replace it with our 2nd finger. The other 2 fingers stay where they are. Okay, so your 2nd finger's now here. And do the same again, 3, 2 and 1, then 2 and 1. Then bring this first finger up, keeping your little finger where it is, and do the same again, 3, 2 and 1. So we've got this. Okay, little finger now moves down 2 frets, rebuild the first shape. Okay, do, 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 which is like a D. It's all on the paperwork so you can't get lost. And you play 3, 2 and 1 again. Now probably the trickiest shape that you'll need to play, but not hard once you know what it is. Take off your little finger and replace it with your 2nd. But in doing so, you will then move that finger down when you come to play the 2 and the 1. So that shape is split between, or that bar split between 2 shapes. And I've counted this like this: 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I'll explain later. I don't want to get you bogged down. Don't get involved in all that nonsense. Just do what I'm telling you. This is what we've got. Okay, that's a D to a D diminished. A little bit of respite now. We take this finger and put it here, and we build what you will recognise as a D minor shape. Right? Check your paperwork, because I don't want to spend too much time telling you where to put your fingers. People get bored with me blabbing. 3, 2, 1. Okay, trundle this 3rd finger now down to the 5th fret and build what you will recognise as a D shape. It's the chord E, but you'll recognise that shape as D. 3, 2, 1. So we've gone from here. Then we'll move this shape down to a normal D position, and we'll play our 3, 2, 1 again. And then we're going to play an A, but we don't want to disturb the 3rd string that we've just hit. So we're going to bring this finger above it and this one below it. And then we'll play the 2 and 1. Because we want to keep that 3rd string ringing out, okay? When we've done that, well, it's a 5 and a bit of a 4, mainly a 5. I'll do that last bit again, from the D. Oops. When I slow things down to explain, I always balls it up. Okay, so we've got this. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to do this really lovely, which is a little gliss down. It's another way of playing an A. How do we do it? Put first finger across 4 strings like that. Put your 2nd finger on the 2nd string at the 10th, and this one is on the 4th string at the 11th. Okay, so just to be clear, this is at the 9th where there's a dot across 4. This one's on the 2nd and this one's here. Now, we can play up to the 5th. We don't want to hear the 6th string. And you want to press really hard so we can get that bam sound. Okay? Because we're trying to emulate all the different bits on the record with one guitar. So it's, you know, we're doing something that not a lot of people can do. So give it a go, you'll get it. Let's start that again. So we've got the A. Let me take you down, cause I could just give it a bit of pump. Cause I'm going, then to an E minor. So we've done the intro, okay. So we've done pages 1 and 2. Intro's done. We'll be referring to that a little bit later on. So now we're going to get into the main part of the chorus, which is straightforward. Now, when you're looking at the paperwork, look underneath at the bottom here, and you'll see the basic strum. And I mean basic. This is just an outline. Dum 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 ducka dum 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 ducka. Okay? 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. What am I doing? E minor. I'll break it down slowly. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. E minor 7th. F sharp 7th. What's that? It's written on the thing. You can't miss it. The shape's there. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 D. F sharp 4 1 2 3 4. Strawberry fields forever. How does that sound with the track, with the singing? So we've done that. Let me take you down, cause I'm going to strawberry fields. Nothing is real and nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever. Just a normal A there. Alright? Why a normal A? Because we're going to go straight back up to the first position again to do the first verse, which is living is easy with eyes closed. At that point we change to an F sharp minor. So we've done page 3. So we're now on, where are we? We're actually on page 7. So we've gone living is easy with eyes closed. Oh, don't do that at a gig. Okay, F sharp minor. Misunderstanding on you. Now what am I doing there? I'm playing an F sharp minor with a bar and these 2 fingers here. Now what I'm doing is I'm dropping the bass, releasing the E string, and I'm doing that. It's another way of playing an F sharp minor 7th. It gives it a bit more down the bottom end. Misunderstanding or get this finger out of the way. Standing on D, C. Now there's 2 notes that I'm going to put in here that aren't on the tutorial. So when you get to that D, I'll do that F sharp minor again. Misunderstanding on you. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. So when you get to these 2 Ds here, okay, there's your F sharp minor thing. 1 2 3 4, and on these beats, da 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 da. We're going to add. I didn't put it on the thing because I didn't want to overcomplicate it. 1 2 3 4. Put it on the 4th string. Just gives an impression of a viola coming in. So misunderstanding all you see. And then D. It's getting into me some one, but it all works out. How do we do that rundown? So we've got our D. It's getting hard to be some. Play your A like this. 1 2, coming down from the 5th string. 1 2, little finger on the bass string at the 4th fret. Don't play the 5th, mute it. So it's like this. So to an F sharp minor again. Drop the bass again. To an F sharp minor 7th. I'll do that again. It's getting hard to be someone, but it all works out. See that dodge? D. It doesn't matter much to cello line in now. How do we do that? We're on D. We go, keep our fingers on, okay? The paperwork will give you lots of the information that I'm not telling you here, okay, as regard to the shapes. So we've got hitting the 4, 3 and 2, mainly the 4th. Little finger on the 4th string at the 4th fret. Drop to your 3rd, still with the shape on. Back there. Get the melody in your head. Dom, 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 dom. To an A. Okay, played like this because we're doing all downstrokes. 5, 5, the 4th string, back to the 5th string on the 4th fret, and then to an A. I'll do that slowly. To an A. 5, 5, 4, 5. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to. Now we want to introduce some cellos, you know. Get that growly cello thing going. I love this bit. Okay, so we want to save these bits. You know, we don't want to put everything in too early because we've got to give the impression that we are the whole band. And let's not forget that even the Beatles couldn't perform this live. All right, always remember that. Okay, so we're on to the going. So let's emulate some of these cellos. What am I doing? Okay, I'll just give you the basic outline for now. E minor, bom, bom. Put your little finger on the bass string at the 3rd fret. So 1, 2, 3, 4 to the 5th string. Back here. Dom, 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 dom. Then to 6th again. 4th string. Minor 7th, 4th string again. 5th string. Now you can clearly see me striking those strings twice. We're mainly interested in the first of those, so we're going to go. So, boom, loud, quiet, loud, quiet, loud, quiet, loud, quiet, loud. All right. And then we're going to get to our F sharp 7th, where we're going to sort of really sort of. And how do I get that sort of vampy sound, sort of? I'm not keeping my fingers pressed down going. I'm going. You get a real sort of, you know, you get that impression of the bows, and you can do a few little bits like this where we lift our finger on and off the bass string. Watch my right hand now while I do this. Okay, things like that. So, and those little hammers. Nothing to get hung about. Every time I say hung about, diddle ding, follow it. How am I doing it? There's the F sharp 7th. I'm whacking and I mean whacking my little finger onto the 3rd string, and then I'm coming down hard on a 2 and a 1, and then coming back in with the strum. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever. Then we've got what I call a tinkle riff. I don't know what the instrument it is. I don't know whether it's a sitar, but it tinkles. It goes like this. It goes. Little tinkly sound. So I've called it on my thing tinkle riff. Okay, because that's what it sounds like to me. How am I playing it? All right. You'll find this, by the way, when you look for these riffs. You'll see these things down here. Okay, just so you know where they are. Quick overview of what it is. It's dead easy. Onto your 1st string at the 10th fret. Pull off to the 9th. Okay, so 10 to the 9, and then 10, 8 on the 2nd string, 9, 7 on the 3rd string. Move to your left, 6, 7. All right. And then you've got to jump straight back into the next verse, which is, you'll see now we've done, went into no one I think is in my tree. I don't know what John Lennon was on, but I wouldn't mind some of it myself sometimes. All right, so no one I think is in my tree. Now, this is where we want to get clever. When this part of the track comes in, this is where they've edited it all up. We've got some really long brass notes playing like this. Okay, so we want to do those things because it gives the impression that they're actually being played by whatever it is, a cello. So what am I doing? Well, I'm just playing the same shapes that we started with, but I'm playing them differently. I'm going to play them and let them ring out all three together. So this is the tree bit, yeah. No one I think is in my tree. Okay? Sounds lovely though. No one I think is in my tree. So the D minor shape, which is an F sharp minor in actual fact. Now this is tricky, this. You know it must be a bit of a stretchy one there. What am I doing? I'm playing the D minor shape, not the chord, it's the F sharp. It's an F sharp minor, but and then I'm stretching this little finger. I'm not even going to bother to take this one off. There's no point. Just get the thing done. And then I'm going to go, and then I'm going to play this shape, which is a D. Do that again. No one I think is in my tree. I don't know the words, but I'll sing anyway. Alright, when we've done that, we've got our a little bass note, which is the fourth string at the fourth fret. Alright, to the second. Then we'll pick up the da 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 D E. Then the A bass run again. But it all works out. It's different, slightly different to the one before. That is, I think, you know, tuning, but it's all. What's am I doing? An A. But it all works out. D. That is, I think, I disagree. Back to that. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to. Now later on in the track, when it goes to that E minor, we want to double up the cellos. Trumpet, we can't miss him out, can we? So what am I doing? Okay, when we get to that bit, same, it's easier than the other part actually. Cause I'm going E minor. Da, 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 da. This is 6, 6 at the third, 5, 6 at the third, all downstrokes. I'm not doing this and hitting all those horrible weedy thin strings. I'm thinking of cellos. Okay, da, da, da. 6, 6, 5, 6, 6. And then I'm going to then replace those bass notes with a trumpet line which goes, which is 4, 3, 2 on the E minor. Take that finger off of the minor 7. 4, 3, 2. Bar across. And then to the F sharp 7th, or the F sharp and then to the 7th. I'll do that again. And to get that da 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 da, what I'm doing is I'm adding the 7th here, little finger on the 2nd string at the 5th fret, and I'm punctuating that with the right hand. Another one of those diddle dings. Let's get to the end. Strawberry fields forever. Okay, so when we get to the end of after the last verse, we're going to go strawberry fields forever. It's an A to an F sharp. Strawberry fields for 1, 2, 3, 4. Do it again. Strawberry fields forever. And then he just does 3 beats on an A because it's John Lennon and he didn't give a toss. You know, if he wants to do 3 beats instead of 4, that's up to him. We have to remember that's what he's done. So I'll do the first one again. Strawberry fields for 1, 2, 3, 4. Strawberry fields for 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go strawberry fields. That's a D to an A. Strawberry fields forever. And then we're going to try and get those bits at the end. Okay, so we've got I'm just putting a bit of a pace in there. And then we've got the final lick. And you've got to be careful you don't balls this up at the last hurdle. I'm probably going to do now because I'm overthinking it. We're going to pull, we've just finished on the D. We're going to leave this finger on and we're going to pull it off from the 2nd fret to an open 1st string. Then we're going to hit a 5th string and then we're going to put this 2nd finger onto the 2nd string now at the 3rd fret. So, and we're going to do an upstroke and play that note. And then we're going to put this finger behind and go. See what I did then? It was a hammer and a pull off. I'll do it slowly. Then da down, just an up down, and then with your little finger, cellos are back in, 5th string to the 5th fret, then the 4th fret, and then to a normal A coming down from the 5, and then this is a really nice note, the bass string at the 3rd fret. It's an A7th, but instead of playing it like this, playing it down there, it's that cello note. So, let's do that riff again. To the A. And then we'll end it here with a 5, 5, 3, 3. Take your finger off and hit an open 4. 4 at the 2nd, 4 at the 4th, 4 open. 5 at the 2nd, 5 at the 4th, 4 open, 4 at the 2nd. So when you put it together, it will sound. And then you can end it. You could carry it on if you wanted to, but you sort of end up in no man's land off-piste. And then you think, well, shit, I should have got off. I should have got off while I was winning. All right, don't overplay it, you know. Get it, you know, remember what Clint Eastwood used to say, a man needs to know, or woman, Christ, I mean, it's probably going to be in trouble here, but it would be, a person needs to know his limitations, all right? But Clint Eastwood said man, but today's society, of course, will say person, all right? Let's do that, let's just get off that one, let's get it back to the song. If you want to be a big end, you put your little finger there. Or if you want to be a smart aleck, put your bass back on there. There we are. Anyway, look. If you go through the paperwork, it's all here. On a serious note, everything you need to know is on here. All those embellishments that I've whizzed through on here, I have to whiz through it because people do get bored. But without some explanation, you won't ever play these things. You know, and don't forget, we're trying to play something that the Beatles didn't do live. We're doing it like as not many other people do it live. I've heard classical versions of this song. There's another little bit you want to do. Let me point this out as well. When you get to the this part here, I forgot to mention this, forgive me. Verse 3, always know, sometimes think it's me. See this bit? We haven't done this bit because I forgot. Okay? It goes like this, and it's a bit weird to play. I always know, sometimes think it's me, but you know when it's a dream. Now that's the same as before, but we were stabbing down all the time on this bit. Remember the last brass we did with the long notes? Well, this is more urgent. Now this is where he's going about yes, no, yes but no but. We need to do that run. We can't miss that one out. It's a clever little bugger. Right, so we've got, I'll pick it up from there. So we're going to do this. Come in, look at your D. Now this is on the paperwork, all right? So it's there. Here's our D. Now think of what we're going to play. Da, 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 da. Okay? So that's the line we're looking at. Dum, 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 dum. And it's in triplets. Dum, dum, dum. You'll get it. Watch. 4, 3 and 2. Bring this finger up to the 4. Little finger to the 4. So an E. Now it's an abbreviated E, i.e. that finger there and this one here. 4, 4, 3. So from the D to a straight A. Da, da, da. 3, 4, 5 at the 4th fret. Okay, then to an F sharp minor from the 4th string, and then F sharp minor 7th. Let's play the bits together. That is, I think I deserve this bit again. Now I overplayed that, didn't I? I didn't overplay it. Played it. Was pretty cool actually, but it was slightly different to the first one. The first one went. The one I've just played went. What's different? It's on the A. The first one went. This one's going to go open 5th, 5th at the 4th, excuse me, and then when you play the 4th string at the 2nd fret, pull it off, and then 4, 2 on your 5th string, and then down. Think of it, get it in your head, phrasing. Always remember, if you can't play it in your head, you can't play it with your hands. Dum 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 daga daga dum 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 da da bum bum bum. Okay. So. Oh no, do it again. Get into it. You'll have fun trying to sing over that when he goes, that is I think I know, oh yes, but it's all. Oh, you'll get it. Bit of practice, you'll get it. Alright, so that's Strawberry Fields Forever. If you get stuck with some of it, which you shouldn't do if you follow it, just watch me playing it. Slow it down. Go to your little cogwheel thing and slow me down. Because it sounds funny, you know what it'd be like. Slow it down and then listen to me sounding pissed. Right, I'm going to get off. It's pissing down here. I don't know which part of the world you're all watching from. If you're in Southern Europe, I feel sorry for you because apparently it's boiling there. If you're in England, however, I feel sorry for you if on holiday because it's absolutely pissing down. All right, you need a boat just to go to shops. All right, so. Anyway, there we are. On that note, I'm going to leave you. Get your mates to subscribe to my channel. Tell them it's all free. It's all free. And look out for my show that's coming up by the waters of Liverpool. Right, it's the theatre play I've got coming up. So look out for that one. Or look out for me and my dear brother Al doing we only do 2 concerts a year at the Floral Pavilion in New Brighton if you're in the Wirral. Alternative Radio is the name of our band. Look out for that. And
hopefully I'll see you there. All right, but in the meantime, enjoy Strawberry Fields. I shall see you next time. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.